to math. Your teachers already went over expectations, so we're going to dive right in. We've been spending time counting objects and making numbers, modeling 3, 4, and 5, finding hidden partners, doing so much work on numbers. Today, we're going to focus on a very special number. So let's find out what our thinking job is. Today, when you leave math, your teacher and I want you to be able to explain how 0 works. All right, thumbs up and repeat after me. I can explain how 0 works. Raise your hand if you know what the number 0 is. Yeah. All right, if you have your hand up, go ahead and lock that in, because in a moment, you're going to be able to share out what 0 looks like, because we're going to be practicing it. We are looking at how many cubes. How many cubes are we looking at? Go ahead and hold up to the screen how many fingers to match how many cubes we're looking at. Yeah, we have 5 cubes in my Ziploc bag, okay? So I want to take these cubes out of my bag and count them. Are you ready? Here we go. And don't worry, for those friends who know what 0 is, we're going to get to it, I promise. But first, we're going to start with these 5 cubes. How many cubes have I taken out of the bag? 1. I'm going to pick up 1 more and put it on top of my 1. Hold up to the screen how many cubes I have now. 2. How many do I have now? 3. How many do I have now? 4. How many do I have now? 5. Let's go back and recount just to make sure I have 5 now in my tower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I had my cubes organized in the bag as scattered, and now I have lined them up in a tower. Now that I've added cubes, I'm going to start taking cubes away and putting them back in the bag. Are you ready? Here we go. Now that I've put a cube in the bag, how many do I still have in the tower? Hold up to the screen and show your fingers of how many cubes I have in the tower. You're right, 4. How many do I have now? 3. How many do I have now? 2. How many do I have now? 1. I have all of my cubes in the bag. What do we see? We see nothing. There's nothing on the table anymore. So when we have none, nothing, instead of saying none or nothing, we're going to say 0. We're going to say 0. Repeat after me. We're going to say 0. When we have none, that is 0. The math word for none is 0. There are 0 cubes left in my tower. Repeat after me. There are 0 cubes left in my tower. Great. I have cubes in my bag. However, there are none left on the table we were working on. Let's look at the number 0. In a moment, your teacher is going to pause the video and practice writing the number 0 with you. This is the number 0. When we do it on our skyline, plane line, grass line paper, we start at the skyline, we go all the way around to the grass line and all the way back up to the skyline. This is how the number 0 is written. Your teacher's going to pause the video and you're going to practice the number 0. All right, remember, the math word for none is 0. When we have 0, it's nothing. We're going to practice counting from 0 to 3. So in a moment, your teacher's going to pause the video and have you count the rocket ships and tell them how many rocket ships there are. You probably said there were 3 rocket ships. 1, 2, 3. 3 rocket ships. Your teacher's going to pause the video and you're going to count the alien. Did you say there was 1 alien? You're right. Your teacher's going to pause the video and you're going to count the planets. 1, 2. Did you say there were 2 planets? Great job. Your teacher's going to pause the video and ask you what's in this box. You probably said there's nothing in this box, and there's none. And what we learned today, the math word for none is 0. And we learned that this number is 0. This is how you write the number 0. It's just like a circle. There is none. There is nothing in this box. 0 means none. Today in Seesaw, you have 2 pages in your activity. You can click the caption button to hear the voice instructions. And on page 1, you're going to practice writing the number 0. Make sure you trace all of the zeros and then try writing your own. On the second page, you're going to be circling the number to tell how many in each box. Then you're going to count the apples in each tree and circle the number. At the bottom, don't forget the question, how many elephants are in the room? When you're all done, don't forget to click the green check mark to submit to your teacher. All right, I have nothing else for you today. 0, no more. So happy 0 writing. Until next time.